So another two clauses, no? So that like sub brackets and flower brackets difference are there. So that concept actually I haven't understood. So I just pinged also to you WhatsApp. Hello, hello.
Okay, that symbol, okay. In which slide did you saw this symbol? Like, can you please let me know so that we can take it up?
Actually, I
Let me.
don't have the host. You are only host, no?
Okay.
Otherwise, you open that slide. I will tell you.
Yeah, yeah. Let me share my screen.
Not this one. Um, uh, uh, Down only.
This you're talking about?
Right, right. So, what are all those brackets actually that?
Okay. I mean, this is the syntax. Just look for these queries, these example queries.
Okay.
Here there is no brackets, right?
Not this one. I mean to say after this where statement, few more you have shared, like what I can say. Uh, that I shared in WhatsApp also. Give me a moment.
Tell me the slide number. No, no issue. I can open that.
After that, subselect and document type and
This
after, no, no, not after this. This is one and also
here.
no, no, no. Just scroll down. You can subtype always. After this, yeah, folders and cabinets. So
Yeah,
here,
that we did not discuss. We discussed so far here till this.
okay,
Right, this we have to discuss. I mean,
okay, fine. So this today continuous session for them from the.
right. I mean, because if I take it in the same day, it will be too much for you. I mean, to understand. So again, I mean, too much there in this slide. So I'll take uh, I mean, topic wise. I mean, we discussed till here. Not we did not select this scope and all.
Okay, okay,
I
no
mean,
problem.
yeah. So far, do you have any questions so far here till this?
Only DQL queries. So objects you have given that guide. Maybe I will go through that. So
Hmm.
even you have explained that where statement, where and all required, but logical types and this thing.
Okay.
And
So
only the 1 minute. Okay.
yeah, yeah. Tell me. Continue.
Uh,
So I shared you one documentation, the subject reference, right? How to see that guide. I mean, so yesterday, if you remember, I mean, we took one example of how many users logged in or how many documents are checked out by one person.
yes.
For example, let me see. See, I mean, in the examples, what we are doing, I mean, we are finding out all the objects that are checked out by the one person, right?
No,
By
if you don't mind, can you stop clicking?
hello.
Yeah, no, it's fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So I was saying that find out all the objects, all the documents checked out by but one user. That is, I mean, the username is Joe.
Okay.
So in case we have a such kind of, I mean, we need to find the data or
Okay.
we have to write a query for that.
Okay.
So we must know that what attribute is used for what purpose.
Oh, okay, right.
I mean, in where condition, just we have one attribute r log owner.
Right.
So what is the purpose of this attribute and why it is used for?
Okay. I think you
So
can open the PDF document to search how to.
right. So this this all is mentioned in that document. So you what you can do, first of all, how to refer. So I told you there are certain object types we should know. Out of the box object type, we should know that what is the purpose of these object types, right? So first of all, we should go like this. You have, I mean, you know the object type list, right? DM underscore sys object. One of the PPT is already it is mentioned, right?
Shown in the hierarchy format. I
Correct, right? So you only have to refer those types and all their attributes. I mean, at least go through that. I mean, not remember, not, I mean, just read as a book.
mostly
Okay.
the objects are under six object only.
Right. So just search for it. Mm, Let's say I take DM underscore user. Yeah. I'll search like this. And in a documentation, you'll see like this here. I mean,
Okay, okay.
I don't know. See DM underscore. You can find it like this. DM underscore. I mean, it's the user, and that their name is DM underscore user, and it's object tag. You know, tag. I told you that our object ID first two characters. It's 11, right?
Last to inform that tags and all, even I have asked that. So for the how the tag numbers will be maintained. So you told that some standard types are there in the documentum.
Yeah.
So
These
it
are,
will
yeah.
be assigned for the one numbering. So if any queries or if any issues relating to user sides, so we can identify based on the tag number. So for
Correct.
resolving that object ID, sorry.
Correct. So here you can refer. I mean, if 11, if object IDs are starting with 11, that object of DM underscore user type,
Okay.
right? So here is the user and the read this. What is the purpose of this? I mean, why this type is there?
Okay.
This is a user object contains information about a user in the repository. I mean, such like this, and this type has the following attributes: ACL domain, ACL name, alias set, client capability, right?
Okay.
I right. See,
These are
client
the
capability.
basic properties which is given by document.
Exactly. I mean, client capability. So if you remember that in PPT, I may
You have told me that access list, access management. So that
right.
privileges, extended privileges.
That's a different thing. Yeah, I mean that is also there. The client capability. I mean, four type what client capabilities: consumer, contributor,
Uh,
coordinator,
mm,
suicide administrator. But this here, I mean, if you look at the query, it will store the numbers 0, 2, 4, 8 like this,
okay. But
right?
supervisor,
But on the DA, we have a drop down and we can select the value.
right. One question. So super user not required here, no? 16 is the super user.
Yeah, super. I mean, you can give, but super not generally we do not provide you.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm just telling for the theoretical only, not
Yeah. It is there. Yes, right. Default folder. I mean, in case you need to check the default folder, you can query on this default folder.
okay, these 450 and 6. Okay.
Yeah. For any, I mean, again, SQL Server repository or Oracle. That's it. No.
Okay.
I mean, but here you will find this path.
Okay.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
these are
that's a much more technical perspective. I mean, just you need to understand that what is the use of default folder. Not like this. What is the 457? Just what is the default folder? Uh, I mean, if you know this, what is the default folder? And if any user asks you, I mean, these are the folder. I mean, or let's say, I mean, these are user. One user says, for example, let me tell you one real time scenario. If user says that I am uploading a document, but I am not able to see that document in particular folder. Let's say the user is admin user, admin in the sense, I mean, he is
User.
he's a part of administration. I mean, the office administration. I'm not documentum administration, right? And he's uploading a admin related document, some policies or kind of, but the document is not showing in that particular folders. I mean, in
Right.
particular cabinet, or let's say.
Okay.
So how would you check? I mean, where it gone? So I told you, if any objects is created by the user and it is not linked with folders, then by default it moves into the user's default folder.
Right.
Right. In that case, you have to call query for the user and find it out the default folder location.
Oh,
Right. So if
right.
you know that this attribute is used for that particular purpose, then you can query. Right. If you don't know that, how would you query? So you should know that, I mean, where this default location is getting tagged, or with which attribute. So how you so just, I mean, read this. I mean, exactly what are the properties. I mean, just read it. I mean, and then you'll able to understand, and even the gradually you will understand.
Reading only I think takes
Yeah.
more.
Even and second important thing, that, I mean, generally what are the scenarios. The general scenario is that when the user is logged in last time, last logged in, or sometimes we provide that how many users logged in January, how many users access the system in February, right? Or what is the user base, how what is the uh, how many users are coming or accessing the system at particular interval of time,
Okay.
right? So the system captures this date. There is a one attribute, last underscore login underscore UTC time. In this field, the login time with the date is captured. Correct.
Yeah. And you told me the DFC classes last time, the starting session you informed like doc broker, DMC,
Yeah, correct. That's, I mean, the architecture of content server, how it works.
document and content classes, foundation.
Right. Correct. So just I mean, this is a through query. How would you get the user's login time? So what the query you will write, select last login UTC time from DM underscore user, where username is equal to XYZ.
Right.
Right.
I think maybe technical, I need to know few things
Mhm.
apart from this object.
Uh, right. I mean, documentum also store the email ID of users, in case you have to send an email of that particular user. So and you need to verify what email ID of that user is. So you can check, you can query on select user underscore address from DM underscore user, where username is equal to particular username. So this is the way, I mean, user store the email addresses. I mean, this property is store the email addresses, right? I mean, just uh, I mean, initially you go through all, then later on I will let you know what all are important. But if I tell you these are the important, then you only will focus on only
No, no,
10,
no,
12.
not like that. No, not like that. You already informed, right? The object
Yeah.
stored everything as an object. So each
Uh,
object is having some specific purpose.
right.
Mm.
So
So,
that's why just I mean, at least you go through that and go to the each properties. I mean, these, and then I will let you know. I mean, how many you need to remember only. I mean, remember in this case, frequently you have to use. I mean, for example, one DM underscore user type is there. Then how many you have to use? Only 4 5 you have to use so frequently, even during your day-to-day tasks. Once you get uh, such kind of project, even the developer use 3 4 only. Generally, they do not need to go all these in very much detail, because you have this document, and whenever you need it, I mean, in case you need to use, you can refer this documentation.
correct.
Right. So no need to remember, but 4 5, if you know that that are on your tips,
Easily I
then
can.
every time you don't need to refer this documentation.
Correct.
So at least just go through this documentation for only on those types. So what you need to do, you have to search the type, and just when I mean find the name like this. I mean wherever you find internally, because DM user, you may find this text DM underscore user so many places, but you need to refer only that place where such a string is there.
Okay.
Internal name is DM underscore user. Internal name is DM underscore sys object. Internal name is DM underscore workflow. Like this, right? Only need to refer that documentation. I mean, this is a complete description of this type only.
Okay.
So I hope you understood so far here. I mean, this where clause. Now, DQL provides some more, I should say, some more features to access the repository using DQL. Not only just you can see the only values of that particular type only.
Okay.
Even we can do much more things.
Okay.
Like for example, we have a documents. I mean, so far we are using how many documents or objects are associated with that object, or that particular type, right?
Right.
But sometime we know, I mean, because we are creating a cabinets. See I mean, what we do generally, end user create a cabinet and upload their documents. So if you remember, we created a one legal docs cabinet and uploaded these two documents,
Right.
right? So sometime we want that how many documents are there in a particular folder or particular cabinet,
Right.
correct?
Yes.
Or see, we have a this IPC, right? I have so many folders, and I want to know that how many documents are there in which folder.
Right.
Or let's say, I mean, I have a cabinet and I want to know that how many documents are in the cabinet. I mean, all complete documents, because cabinet might have one folder, and that folder also may have another folder, and
Support.
all these, yeah, subfolders. I mean, hierarchy, right? But it possible the cabinet also have a documents. I mean, at these places it might have our documents. One folder also have our documents. Here the documents are also there. There is another folder corresponding to the document that also have a documents there, right? Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes. So you mean to say the cabinets also having some documents and also folder contains some documents.
Yeah, and also there is a one another folder that also have a document.
Right.
So one, just to look at only that particular document at that particular label in the sense, if I say this is a cabinet, IPC is a cabinet, so how many documents are only this place,
Okay.
not folder. I mean, cabinet inside another folder and another folder and another folder, right?
Right.
I mean, if I say how many documents are the IPC cabinet,
Okay.
so you will look all the documents whether are there in IPC cabinet. Also, certain folders are there, and you have to recursively go to, and I mean, go to the particular folder and look for the document whether they have like this,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So even give me a second, let me connect with another tool.
DQ man.
We are document. So
Yesterday you were telling that.
yeah. So uh, I mean, here's, I mean, that it is displaying the cabinet hierarchy that was same displaying in the DA, right? I mean,
Document
like,
administration.
yeah,
Yeah.
this.
That
I
cabinet.
mean, here it's a DA. It was showing like this cabinets,
Correct.
right? And same cabinets are there. I mean, see, so it's one of the tool where we can fire a query and see the things. So we created a one our cabinet that is a legal,
Mm.
this legal docs, right? This, right, this legal docs, correct?
Right.
right? So it is a kind of intelligence tool that I told. I mean, if you remember, I told you, no need to remember that whether it you have to put this comma and like it intelligence tool. It automatically pick whatsoever. I mean, even automatically write the query. See, look here. Yeah,
I mean, updation.
yeah. I mean, anything. I mean, in case I need to see the document, if I click it, we also folder. See, automatically it create the query
Okay,
and gets executed.
okay, okay, got it.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So basically, if say how many documents are there, right? And see, I have these two documents, right? FIR copy and FIR copy, correct? So it has a two documents. Let us create some folder as well. Uh, Legal policy document, right? Legal policy, and we create another folder inside this cabinet. Legal processes, right? Legal policy, legal processes.
The folder, sorry, folders we created under cabinet.
Yeah, and yeah, cabinet is always be one and that would be topmost. But after that, all will be a folders,
Okay,
right? Because they see there is no option to create a cabinet, create folder, create a cabinet, because only one cabinet always be there at first.
so
And it would be always be first.
hello.
Yeah, yeah.
So can you please right click on this legal document? So I just have one. No, no. Right click. So what are all the dump object and expand recursive?
Yeah, again, I mean, see, I'll come to that point. I mean, this see,
It's
first of all,
expand.
I will cover everything.
Okay.
If I go this way, this dump and all, I mean, this is all already there. Gradually you will understand. I mean, what I'm trying to let you know, try to focus on that only.
Okay.
I mean, definitely I'll take your query, but because what happens right now, what I'm trying to make you understand,
Planning. Yeah. Okay.
that you will not get it. I mean, and that is also linked with that things.
Okay. Fine. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, because I understand that, but see, number, I mean, let's say if again, the ABCDs are important, obviously. So I mean, the alphabets, I mean, right now I'm trying to teach you the alphabet so that I'll, I mean,
Got it, sir.
yeah.
Got it. Yeah. I just as a curious. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, don't worry. I mean, definitely I'll come that point. And this everything, I mean, whatsoever query you have, I mean, or what query that may come in your mind, I already have that thing, and that already captured in my PPTs.
Okay.
I
Got
mean,
it.
gradually, if you look my PPTs, I mean, another, everything will be explained,
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
because yeah, these PPTs I mean, are prepared or designed in a such a way that every questions, I mean, if every question can be answered, I mean, right? So even you might I mean, see that, even you might observe that, I mean, if you look my this PPTs, initially I explained points and then the examples, then the screenshot how that example work, so
Okay.
that even the later on if you refer that PPT, you should not forget.
Yeah. Right. Right. Okay. So one question here.
Yeah, yeah, please.
So that backward slash is
Right, this yeah.
so what is the purpose of this backward slash? So this
Yeah,
symbol.
yeah, I mean, right now you will answer your queries on your own. Let me, I mean, you will give your answer on your own. I mean, even I ask this question to you and you will answer me. I mean, you'll definitely have an idea and you'll able to answer me this question. Give me I mean, 10 20 minutes.
Number.
Yeah, right, we have a legal policies, right?
Mm.
We created one folder legal policy, correct?
Mm.
And that I mean now we create one another folders inside the legal policy, uh, uh, state policy, let's say, another folders centers policy, PO. See, we have a one cabinet legal docs. Inside that cabinet, we have a two folders, legal policy and legal process. And inside the legal policies, we have a subfolders, center policies and state policies, right?
Right.
Now tell me, what it denoting? Try to see. I mean, look here, and then look here.
So the picture represents as the branch from the tree. So,
Correct. I mean, it's navigating. I mean, this is
um,
a cabinet, then it's a folder, and then it's a folder. And if you look at here, same thing. It's a cabinet, it's a folder, and it's a folder.
okay, okay. Okay, that's the reason we are separating like.
Yeah, this is a path basically. How we write a path.
Right.
Correct.
I
This is
got you. Like Windows folder
yeah,
from how we are checking in run command.
yeah. I
We
mean,
see the inside that contents from the main folder, or if you are to create, I mean, if you want to view that files,
yeah. I
that
mean,
will
if you
be
see
the
here's the. I mean, in Windows we have a backslashes kind of.
forward slashes, but
Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah.
backward slash. No, no, no. For these I got it, but even for a standalone folder also, that backward slash is required. You mean to say.
Right. I mean, your it's the path is starting. I mean, the path is starting from legal docs.
Okay.
Right, like this.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have a legal docs, right? How many documents are there in the legal docs? Two documents. It is showing like this, right?
Okay.
In case if we, I mean, we know the folder, we know the folder or the cabinet. Sometimes, in case we want how many documents are there or how many objects are there at a particular path,
Okay. Okay.
then we have a query like this: select star from dm underscore document. Means it is ask we are trying to see how many objects, I mean, select what the select star from dm document do. It gives you the objects of
Right.
that particular type,
Right.
list of objects, right?
Right.
Now we want to see the list of objects of this type, but from a particular location. Because if I execute this query, it will look in entire repository.
Right.
It always look entire. See the records count 24, 29, 30,000, 35,000, 37,000, like this. It's
Right.
getting increases
Right.
here.
So it fetches all the records.
Yes, because this query.
The main object, so which we have discussed in the
Yeah,
initial yesterday. So slowly, if we don't want any particular thing, then we want to view all those things. Then we can select that using that asterisk from the objective
correct.
statement. If you want any specific or if you want any clauses or conditions to be used, then we need to use some where clause and
Yeah, where I mean, where means where is used to provide a condition.
yeah,
I mean, within this data, I mean, see, we have a this all data, 70,013,138
yeah.
documents are there. I
Mm.
want I want specific from this data.
Mm.
Then I will provide a where clause.
Okay. Sir,
Right.
even one more doubt I have.
Mm-hmm.
So usually in SQL we are having this triggers and this thing, right? So primary and foreign key. So that concept is there here, not required.
It is not required.
And also one more thing, the statements having null and not null and call as statement is there. So here it is applicable for null
Uh,
and not
uh,
null.
uh, here I mean, of course, I mean it is applicable, but again, because we are, I mean, first of all, let me ask you one this question: foreign key and whether it is required or not required. I mean, you just try to see, are we using a tables?
No.
Then, if we are not using a tables, because tables are used by internally by the content server,
Okay.
right? I mean, how they are managing foreign key or primary key, that is role of content server. We are just giving data, or we are accessing it through type only.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Got it? I mean, if you remember, I mean, we create a type at the database, creates a two tables,
Right. Right.
right? So all the database concept are not necessary here, because we are working on type.
Okay. Okay.
We are playing with the object and types, not tables and rows.
Correct. Okay.
So correct.
Uh,
And
this question is null and not null.
yeah. Now, any field, I mean, for example, if, you created a metadata, null and not, I'm coming to that point. You want, if any objects gets created, I mean, if user create any object of that particular type, I mean, for example, we took one legal underscore doc, right?
Mm.
In legal underscore doc, we have a one type. I mean, we have created two, three attributes, right? You want that one attribute cannot have a null, or always it should have a value in case we are uploading a document,
Correct.
correct? So there are multiple ways. Where would you upload a document?
Okay.
I mean, how you are uploading a document? Either through a kind of front end application, right? I mean, indirectly content server, you cannot upload a document. Either you will go through DQL. I mean, you'll have an intermediate option, right? How
Mm.
would you upload?
Okay.
I mean, through the DA.
Mm.
I mean, through any of the tool you'll go.
Mm.
Are you getting my point? I mean, how would you upload a document? Either through D2,
Ah, right.
either through DA, either through webtop.
Laptop or something, not.
I mean, kind of any application.
Yeah,
So,
I understand.
right.
Okay.
I mean, how would you user? I mean, user are. I mean, the end user will not write a query or data, the code kind of, right, to
Um,
upload a document.
I think end user job is just they need to upload the document,
Document
life cycle of the document, like workflow or life cycle.
anything, right? So they
Mhm.
are created by some tools, developer tools,
Yes.
right? So we can do such kind of restrictions, like null, not null, or implementation through that application, through that front end.
Okay. I think you told that you will show an example at the later session. If
All
not,
right. I mean, for example, because uh, I will upload a document from here. I mean, this through tool. So if I create like this, so I have an option to upload from here. I'm not going to do anything on directly on tables. So such kind of restriction, whether that property should be important or mandatory or non-mandatory, can have a null value, cannot have a null value, that can be done. So that also possible through one of the tool. That tool is called Composer.
composer. Yeah, I think you told yesterday or day before. I'm
Yeah.
not. No,
So
actually, you told that the composer only for some other purpose. I'm not.
yeah, modification of attribute or such kind of things.
Okay. Okay.
Because DA, you only can create, but in the DQL you can create, modify as well. And also compare composer, you can create, modify, even do the packaging as well. Packaging in the sense, for example, you have a development environment, right? You created a one object model for legal documents, right? Now you have to you have to create the same. I mean, what is the purpose? To implement the same into the production.
Yes.
And production, you cannot create directly anything, because they environment are compliance based.
Yeah, compliance based, some governance bodies. Really.
Yeah, right. I mean, you have to go to the cap change management. I mean, you have to go through the process,
Correct.
and yeah,
Policy.
you cannot do any development kind of work there.
Correct.
So what you do, I mean, in that case, because maybe direct DA access will not be provided to you. In case if provided, then you might not have a admin capability or admin privileges
Correct.
to access the production DA.
Correct.
Right? Then how would you do that? So what you do, we create a package and ask production team who are the part of the the team. We create a package and ask them to deploy this package only.
Okay.
Right, their team, what they do, they have I mean, documentum also have a deployment tool. They take that package,
Okay.
back package in some of zip or dar file, right, in kind of a zip file, just consider like this. They take that file as an input and process by the tool, and the type is automatically created in the production.
Okay. Well, this is a fun. I think I have not gone through that.
Yeah, you do not need to create like this as I'm doing here. This all you have to do at the UAT or in a development environment.
I think in the staging server or
Exactly. Right.
now that question comes again. That this
How to
that folder and all no? This uh,
y- yeah, so even this folder structure, for example, if you have to create such a folder structure and all, again, you do not do like this. I mean, you do this design here, this in staging environment, and then you create a package. That package then deployed into the production, and the such folder and all gets created, and then end user only upload a document.
okay. So what kind of jar files and all? What is the meaning of the jar file?
Jar file or zip file or dar file are the package, I mean, they are the packaged files.
The zip file I got it. So
Yeah.
jar file is nothing but Java RTL.
Right. I mean, so far you understand, these are they are the part of package.
Okay, okay, got it.
I mean, as a package you provide,
Okay.
right? So basically, what you do, you create a one definition file, I mean, in other terms I should say, or you create a one, right? So the, I mean, for example, if you are making a software, let's say, I mean, understand like this way, right? You write a code, right? And then you create one file, so the user has to double click on that file and it works, start working, that code start working.
Okay.
Right, we create we make one exe file and double click on that particular file, and that it start working.
Okay.
We do not take care how the code was written and how it works or like that. I mean, end user, I mean, does end user has to look at that, how the code was written and how it's working or like this. Let's say this document is there, I mean, this is the icon, right? What I mean, as an end user, I have to double click on it and it start functioning,
Okay.
right? I mean, I should not be bother or take care for how this code of this document is written, where is the code, what is the code. I mean, no
Okay.
need, right? So similarly, we in a documentum we create this stuff, and we uh, create a stuff and make a package and provide to the another team just deploy that package into the production. They do not take care or do not need to be how this type is created, what query you have written inside the to making this type created a lol like this. The team just deploy it. I mean, if any error or any issue occurs during a deployment, they take a screenshot and give it to you. Just you have to resolve why this error is occurring. So you have to look to the code and come back to the your package, whether the package has a issue, or you did any mistake while creating a package or no, like this.
Okay. So how to create a package? Can you
Yeah, I mean, that we'll see. I mean, again, it's a part of, I mean, the whole topic is there, this packaging and all. We'll see that how to create a package, how to deploy that. I mean, it cannot be seen in a very, we have to go in detail.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Then I need to note down. Otherwise, I will forget to ask.
Right. I mean, no need. I mean, I have a one slides. I mean, the composer, I will take these everything. Yeah. That is a part of the things. As I mean, you ask me dump right now. I
Mm,
mean, previously, what is the means of dump? So dump is a part of my by default it will come.
okay.
If, whether if you ask or whether you not ask, but it will come.
That is fine because as a
Uh,
okay,
yeah, I mean that's okay.
okay,
But yeah, that will come.
okay. And also the okay, maybe I'm distracting.
No, no problem.
The content server, you told me that command lines like EF and grep command. So I just gone through that some command in Linux tool only. So
Mhm.
one question here, only I mean it is not relating to deep well. So that previous sections like starting section, you told that this grep command and running in the Linux. So in the real time also, I need to work in the Linux server only for as an admin, right? Or Windows, how it, the interface will be.
See everything. I mean, right now this all the DQL or such. I mean, the Linux was important till the starting. I mean, when we were discussing the content server things, how the content server start stopping sequence of that. I mean, if you remember, I told you the starting sequence, stopping a sequence, the command side, so you the how to start and stop,
Mm,
right? Even in Windows the same thing can be possible through right click, and I mean through the mouse you can do that.
maybe this is what I say.
uh, and I
At
mean,
from
yeah,
the place, actually, your mission is not work. If I'm not wrong, that starting session from your client server mission. So I couldn't, maybe in the recorded section also, I I remember that starting stopping that mechanism how it will work that the Linux also. So it's better to if you have getting chance you can just
sure. I mean, definitely will. I mean, do it again. But if you remember, I shared you one Word document. I mean, either I don't know. I remember that. How did I share you? I think over the WhatsApp or thing. So I shared you Word document. But again, I will reshare you, and we will have a discussion again. No problem.
because that is a preliminary means rudimentary skill which everyone should know that in admin task. I think. So without knowing that,
Right. Yeah. So let's have it noted down. Whatsoever you have a query, noted down. On one day we take it up like that. So your queries get resolved. I think that would be a better now.
no problem.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
okay, carry on. Carry on.
Yeah. So in case we need to see the documents are there in a folder, what we do, we can have this function, folder function,
Okay.
right? In the folder function, we need to give the path, and on that path we can see that particular objects.
Folder is like one more function in the DQL, I think.
Yeah, one more function, the equal. Yesterday we see couple of functions, right? Date functions or like this.
I saw that. Maybe date function I can correlate with the SQL and all. But folder, the first time I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, so right, folder, on this folder function you have to provide a path. On that particular path, how many documents are there, it give you that list.
In a string format.
Yeah, I mean, obviously path is a string, right? Path always be a kind of a string, right? Suppose, let's say, in this, I mean, the path you are giving, that might also has another folder.
Right.
right? And also that also have a documents.
Yeah.
So right, and you want all the documents. I mean, whether, I mean, let's say, in, if I say this legal doc is a cabinet, here are a couple of documents, but I want all the documents, whether they exist in a folder or in their subfolders.
Yeah.
I want complete. So whenever you want complete, there is a one another keyword you have to write: descent.
D,
Descendant.
descendant or descent.
Just, I think I'm doing a spelling mistake.
No problem.
SCENDS.
Descent. Okay. So I mean, all statement we cannot use this here. We yeah.
Right. I mean, what this descent do? Descent look. I mean, in case if I say only the legal documents, even let me show you. I mean, legal docs. Right. Legal docs has a two folders
Okay.
inside the legal docs. Two, there is a two folder: legal policy and the legal processes.
Yeah.
But again, the legal policy, there is a another folders. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, hierarchy like this.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I mean, here you understand. Let's look folder objects. See how many folders you are looking. There's a two folders, right?
Right.
Right. But if I write descents, then how many folders are there? Four.
Okay. Another two added here.
Yeah, it look for internal folders as well. I mean, internal, then internal, then I mean, it look all recursively, hierarchy. Got it? It
Yeah.
look for all.
Okay. Got it.
I mean, currently, I mean, if I remove this descent, it look only in current folder,
Okay. Okay.
right? And
Yeah.
in, if I put this descent, it look on all of the folders,
Yeah.
right? So uh, I mean, when we have to see how many documents are there in a particular cabinet, one this we can use, or we complete documents, we want to see that how many documents are there in a complete, then we have to write recursive documents or recursive objects, then we need to write descent keywords, right? Descent.
Okay. Descent.
Yeah. So, right.
Yeah.
So,
Got it.
yeah, if you see this here, sorry, if you look here, there, I mean, same query, if you write select a star from object name from DM document where folder and the location is sales,
Uh,
right? And another object name from DM document where folder sales with descent.
One minute. That first one, can you tell me that flower brackets and this standard brackets? Why we have means
I mean, just for your understanding, I mean, these are no use of these brackets.
and also that mask.
Yeah, just, I mean, look these examples. I mean, so that you could understand. I mean, here, I mean, there are two
Okay.
folders or like this.
Okay.
Just to, I mean, make you understand. That's it. I mean, it is not like that. It's technically using.
Because you
Right?
mentioned syntax, no, so I got
Yeah, I mean, syntax. Look the example here. Here's the note that things.
okay.
The both examples we have. That's what I mean.
Okay. Got it.
Right? If you execute this query, what it to look sales folder, it will just give you the one result, organization chart. But if you execute this query, it will give you organization chart, MBOs and schedules, managers and commissions scales like this. I mean, look all the documents inside the folders and the folders and folder hierarchy. Search, I mean, control will search all the document inside the folders and another folders and other folders and provide the list.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Got it.
Right. So sometimes again we are writing a one query, right? This query and this query.
Okay.
So we may join this one query to another query,
Okay.
right?
You mean it's a joining query or another? I mean,
Yeah, I mean that is called subqueries basically.
okay, okay. Sub-query concept I have seen in the SQL. It's called as a nested or inner query.
Yeah, inner queries. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we also can write a inner queries in the DQL like this. I mean, if you see this syntax, select our object ID, our folder path from DM underscore folder. See, whatsoever you look at this, our object ID, our folder path, we have created these attribute in the documentation, right?
Right.
Right.
You have already informed, like, so in case of R only it will start whatever there inside content. So
Yeah. I
anything
mean,
will be maintained and starting letter should be R in the document.
right. So
From
R, I mean, what I'm trying to say, I'm saying that R, what the R folder, R underscore folder underscore path do. I mean, what is the use of it? What is, yeah, what this attribute is used for, right? What the DM underscore folder do? What type it do? What is the attribute for this type? I mean, what is the function of it? So just refer them, though it's clear from its name as well.
no, no,
But
no. One thing, what is meant by R?
means you are not reading my slides.
No, no, no. Repetitive object or
No, no, you are not reading my slides.
no,
Let me show you that. That's what
maybe
y-
connectivity is missing.
No, 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 no. It's not connectivity. I mean,
I'm not
very
sure that.
the R for read only.
Yeah, okay,
I mean, you cannot change the value of these.
okay,
I mean, right? I told you couple of attributes are in there in documentum where the user cannot update those values.
this one I had understood. Like specific objects which are maintained by documentum, we cannot edit or we cannot modify. That's
Right, attributes, correct. Not objects, it's attribute,
the
attribute of the objects or
uh,
attribute of the type. Yeah,
type of the object. So user cannot do that. That's inbuilt from the documentum. So if
correct.
we want to make that any changes in that, we can create. I mean, do that type new type, and we can need to assign it as a parent. That also
Right.
I got it. No, no, this R and all I didn't gone through that. So that meaning,
Yeah.
definition or object.
R for, I mean, so you sometimes see the A underscore, R underscore, and I underscore.
Okay. Ah, I,
You might have seen that. A for application. I mean, it is not like that it has any kind of purpose in time, but they have created so that the people should not confuse. I mean, the developers should not confuse. I mean, right? They can use these attribute for their purpose. I mean, if you are designing an application and you need to hold any kind of particular value, then you should refer to the a underscore, r underscore, all those type that are used by the repository purpose, right? Repository information, and I for internal purpose.
okay. Only these three are there. Is there any?
Only these three. They are a underscore, r underscore, I underscore.
Then I will note down. So there is
Yeah, I mean it's
basic.
just yeah. I tried to go through the slide. I mean, yesterday we discussed even.
Okay.
Um, I mean, not this slide. Previous to this session.
Previous slides I will go to one
Yeah, yeah. Just try.
second.
You'll find this all these things information.
Yeah,
I mean, these information is mentioned as a notes in the slides.
maybe a few slides for that notes are not useful for me. First, once two or three classes, whatever you shared, no.
Mhm.
When I'm maximizing those slides, so there will be a notepad kind of thing in the below of the slide. There you are specified some contents.
Oh, great.
So yesterday, one or few slides which are you are shared, no, yesterday and day before. There that is not there. That content which is pertaining to that slide.
Okay.
But let me check once again
Yeah,
because
yeah, sure.
I'm just maximizing that in a presentation mode. There it's not visible. Like
Right. I mean, here, see.
so, how to
Most of the slide will have, I mean, where it is needed, I've just mentioned. Even this slash information also, when you read this slide, you'll have this slash and all this information.
Okay. No, maybe my I chosen the wrong view, or I'm not sure. Maybe if I selected that presentation mode, right, that will not come, I guess, right? No, it will
Yeah,
come.
I think, I mean, here, I mean,
That made us.
yeah, open in a normal mode, not presentation.
Um,
Open the slide normal mode, and then you can see, yeah, like this.
um, okay, let me check once again. If I have, I will just drop you and
Yeah.
give you my system issue or something. Maybe it's not showing. Okay, no problem. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay, no
Sorry
problem.
to-
So you also can write a subqueries, like, I mean, for example, subqueries like this. Uh, I mean, see, for example, I have this query. I can use this query as a subquery of other query,
Correct.
right? So let's say I have this query, um, folder name where, and right, let's say I converted document and object in, and then further I can write within the basis object name in select document. I mean, like this. Here we have written, I have written one query,
Mm.
right? So this is a subquery.
And next question will be, we are already writing the query. Why subquery is required?
Right. Uh, you know, sometimes we cannot provide condition in a one of the query, in only in a one query. Most, I mean, sometimes if you are not able to give the condition in one of, in only in a one query, that time subqueries are required. Let's say, let's say, right, this is a documents, right?
Mm.
And you want how many documents are there, how many documents are there in the legal docs that is created by user xyz, right? Now you need to check, I mean, the user xyz, or I'm right. So here, I mean, uh, and we don't know our how many documents are there, they are created by the uh, user of this group, that time. So then we have to write how that, owner name in, again now we have to write select star from
Okay.
dm underscore user, right? Because now we are fetching a data from another type,
Okay. Right.
right? Because this condition we cannot complete within the one query. I mean, there is no option, right,
Mm.
of providing a user information, because dm document does not hold user information.
Okay.
Users information is holded by dm underscore users. That time subqueries are required. Got it?
Got it. Means once we are unable to get all the conditions in one.
From right, from within the one query, that time we need to have a subqueries.
Sometimes even for faster fetching also, first subquery will execute first, then main query will.
Right.
Okay, fine. Subselect statement. I think.
Yes, sub select. I mean, they are saying sub select means this subquery select. I mean, this blue. If you're able to see the blue one, I
Okay.
mean, either I mean, they may. I mean, that's mentioned as a sub select. Sub select means, I mean, it's a query within the query.
Okay. Fine. Got it. Maybe.
Yeah.
got it, got it, got it. Okay. Okay.
Now, uh, I told you, I mean, during the first session, I mean, if you remember, we discussed one virtual documents concept.
Mm.
Virtual document. What is the virtual document? Virtual documents are the document they hold another documents as well,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah, I guess you informed me.
I mean, right. For example, let's say the word book. Book is a one complete document, right?
Correct.
But also they are holding chapters, and individual chapters are also documents,
Right.
kind of documents, right? I mean, they are not the folder. I mean, they are documents.
Mm.
I mean, see, they can be referred as a document, and inside the document, I'll give you another example. So, and even the chapters are divided into topics. So
Okay.
topics also, right? So chapter also serve documents, but kind of a virtual documents. I mean, they are the documents, or also holding another documents. Let me tell you one another example. Your change request, right? I mean, see, you create a change request to upload a category documents, right? Category 1, category 2, category 3 documents, or upload effective to make documents effective, right?
Right.
Right. And that one change request has a multiple documents associated with that change request,
Okay. Yeah.
correct? So if you have a multiple documents with a one change request, so one change request is also one kind of document.
It's kind of umbrella
Right.
means group of or within one chain request, we are doing. I mean, we are including the multiple changes or multiple documentation under one uh, multiple change requests under one change. Right?
uh, uh, Not multiple, I mean, okay, let me tell you another way. So have you purchased a SIM card? I mean,
Right.
I obviously, yes, you have purchased. So when you purchase a SIM card, right, you fill up one form,
Right.
and then, and in addition to that form, you provide your additional documents, and I mean your supporting
That's
documents
how
like
it
PAN card, your Aadhaar card, or XYZ, like this, right?
is.
So that form is also one kind of document, and
Huh.
your Aadhaar card or your supporting documents are also one kind of documents. So does that your Aadhaar card is relevant if that form is not there? I mean, how your Aadhaar card is be understood that this Aadhaar card is of which customer? Through that form only, right?
Right.
Your
Right.
customer ID and everything is
Yeah, you told that starting session like virtual one document is there. So
right, right.
we have
Virtual document.
to go to, like when we have scanned also system will read on.
Correct, correct. Right.
Okay.
So virtual document in the system are the document. See, we have a concept of cabinet folders as well, right?
Correct.
Folders also contain documents.
Correct.
Folders contains a document.
Correct.
But sometimes we have a documents also contain another documents. I mean, they are virtually containing a documents,
Okay. Okay.
right? So I mean, let's say, I mean, that your form, that sim buying form, sim for sim card, that form is also kind of a, I mean, if you can understand, it's kind of a folder. I mean, not a folder, actually they are containing their your supporting documents. I mean, right? I mean, if that, I mean, this document is there, then your supporting documents, I mean, can be referred, right, with this form. So this form is a main document, or you can say primary documents, and your PAN card, your Aadhaar card, and these your passport is supporting documents, right? So initially the company needs this main form, and in, I mean, and then your supporting documents are relevant,
Okay.
correct? Now if we, I mean, we have to maintain this concept. If we create a I mean folder, let's say, right? So how we, I mean, folder does not have a document, I mean, associated objects, right? I mean, associated content. I mean, that main form is also a kind of PDF. I mean, one
Right.
form, right? And your supporting documents also a PDF, right? So we read your main PDF, then we understand that this document is associated with this. I mean, this is, I mean, your Aadhaar card information, your supporting documents information is mentioned in that main form, right?
Right.
Right. So, I mean, we can say, I mean, virtually it look like a folder, right? It is holding these couple 4 or 5 documents, or I mean, associated with 4 or 5 documents. So, such kind of documents in documentum, a document, if they are holding another documents or are associated with another document, then these documents are called virtual documents.
Documents which are associated with other documents.
Right. That are, they are called virtual documents.
Okay. So any
Right.
tool is there for this making the virtual document, like document itself create that document within the document, or is there any other application we are not
Yeah, I mean, I mean, D2 or something, we need a tools to create, to make document as a virtual document.
because
Technical,
starting you given that type of products which are available, like laptop or desktop,
right? Yeah,
like,
by that way we can create. I mean, we can create a document, virtual document. I mean, we have a designer for virtual documents, so by that way we design like this.
like a digital asset management.
Yeah. Now, so I mean, so I mean, in case, see, and now let's say, I mean, this book is your main form. Book, let's say, book is your main form, and this chapter one is your, consider this chapter one, chapter two, your Aadhaar card and PAN card, right?
Okay.
In case if you need to find your Aadhaar card number from the book, I mean, you have a book ID, right? And you need to check whether that Aadhaar card is there in the book or not.
Okay.
I mean, or which main document your Aadhaar is associated,
Okay.
right? You have, I mean, let's say you have a 10, I mean, such kind of so many documents are there in such kind of,
Okay.
right? And now you have a Aadhaar card number, or you have a Aadhaar card ID, ID of this object, right? This. Now you need to check which main document is it is associated with. Then there is a function in document ID,
Okay.
right? So in document ID, we pass that ID and the keywords. In the keywords, you can say the Aadhaar card name is equal to Krishna,
Okay.
right? And it will give you the document where the Aadhaar card, Krishna's Aadhaar card is associated with.
Okay. So okay. What is that function? Is
Function is document in
ID.
document ID, right?
Okay. In document ID. Okay.
Right. I mean, search the document, right, with this document ID and provide the objects,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So select object name from DM document in document ID this
Okay.
version 1.3 where any keyword and so it will just give you the object's name like book, kind of.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, clear.
Yeah. Yes. Means within the document
You
itself.
can, yeah, you can search, uh, yeah,
Document
associated documents,
in document ID.
like.
Sorry, function.
Now, earlier we saw the sub select means we are passing queries within the query,
Right.
but here we can join two queries,
Uh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. This union name itself,
right? Joining,
mathematics, like union
right?
intersection concept. Union means we can join that. Intersection means we can pull out that common values.
Right.
I
So
don't know intersection intersect class is there or not. I don't know here, but
no, it's, I mean, it only, I mean, uh, union it do only. I mean, not other things.
because both are
Inner join and
anyway in maths also. If we are going through functions topic, so function means that the union and intersect concepts are together. But I
right.
don't here only union.
Yeah, I mean, here's only, I mean, not intersect. I mean, that other options are not there. But that's it. A union. Union. What the union do? Just it combines combine that in, two tables information, two tables data. I mean, you can say the combines the attribute properties of two types.
Employee ID, employee name, and employee salary and the employee department. So all the two rows or two columns. So it will
R-
add means I mean union we are doing it. So it will add as a fourth column and give that result.
Exactly.
Right?
Right. Correct. So sometimes what we need, I mean, we have a data in two types, right?
Mm.
We have a data in this type and this type. I mean, let's say two columns, column one and column two are there,
Okay.
and column three and column four are there,
Okay.
right? But in the result, we have to display one, two, three, four like this.
Okay. In terms of report or sometimes
Right.
when we want to display to client or
Yes.
customer.
I mean, you want these two fields from this table and these two fields from this table, right? So how you can do this? What you can do? Just combine both of the tables,
Right.
right? And do the union.
So
Sorry.
that joint concepts are there here or not required?
Join is not there. I mean, join is not supported in the documentum, but
Like
yeah, I mean, inner join, outer join, that is not there. I mean,
inner join, outer join, left right.
yeah, inner left join, yeah, joins are not there. But what we can do, we can do the union, and through the union, we combine all the data.
Okay,
Yeah.
got okay, got it.
Here now, I mean, so far we saw select statements. All, I mean, we were using all the selects. I mean, we were just fetching the data.
Right,
I mean, through first to up to here, we just selecting the data.
right,
I mean, we are getting the things.
correct. Only we are doing that one manipulation, data manipulation means we are just fetching the data. We just
We are
write
fetching
the
data.
data which is available in the documentum by using
Right.
where and statements. You know.
Correct. Now we are trying to create objects
Oh, okay.
through the dequal. I mean, so far we were only selecting the data, displaying the data, or yeah. But even we can create the objects. How we can create? Right.
Okay, 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 got it.
So here's a dequal. I mean, let me read it. To you. I mean, there's a dequal. This is a syntax. Create type name. I mean, what kind of type you are creating? Let's say legal underscore doc. So create legal underscore doc object. Set yeah, whatsoever attribute we have, attributes, right? We have to set attributes, append
Okay.
attributes.
Another,
Somewhere you are seeing the index, right? This index because we have two kind of attributes. One is a repeating, a second is a single value,
okay, okay.
right? So in case if it is a repeating, then we have to provide index whether we are taking it zeroth position, one, two, like this, right? We have to provide an index value.
Okay.
Got it? So look here at exam, and after that, once you are set up the value, then we have to associate that document with the particular folder path. I
Uh,
mean, with particular cabinet. Otherwise, if we do not do this, then the object will be created, but
but
it,
it will not display to the user.
right, where it will go?
We'll go to my document folder.
Default folder.
Yeah,
It will go to the default folder.
right.
Right. Just give me a moment once. Uh,
No problem. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm sorry. That's
Yeah, no, no problem.
okay. So we have this create dequal object to create a object, right? This dequal to create a object. How we can create? We have a create. Then I mean, initially we create object, then we set properties value,
Okay.
right? And then we link that object to particular folder,
Okay.
correct?
Okay.
I mean, there is a three things: creation of objects, setting up of attributes, right? Setting up the values of attribute, and the linking of folder.
Okay. So here basically I need to remember this create and setting and append.
Right. I
Yes,
mean, yeah. So for creating objects, we have a one method create. I mean, this create keyword create. Then setting up the value, we have a set, right? Set,
so,
right?
append means what? I
Yeah, I'm coming to that point. I mean, coming to that. So we have a create, set, up. I mean, set or slash append. Either we can use set, right? I mean, append also used for setting a value, right? Also we can use set. Now question, where we do write set and where we do write append,
yeah.
right? So append is used for repeating attributes,
Okay.
right? If you're seeing here, we have to mention the key position, right?
Yeah.
Because repeating value attribute is having a more than one value of, I mean, right?
Correct. Correct. Correct.
So I mean, what it do, it plays the index, I mean, at first place, at zero place, at one place, at like this,
Right.
right? I mean, the store value like this. Let me show you one more thing. That see, let's training is an attribute. Let's say training is an attribute, right? And oh sorry, keyword is a repeating attribute, right?
Yeah.
So it will store value like this, 0.
Mm. Single value.
No, repeating value. Key-
No, repeating value I got it, but why system is storing in zero word?
yeah, I mean, because it's a repeating, it has to take multiple value.
Because this concept I haven't clear. Repeating value I have clear. I mean,
S-
you
uh,
explained me.
yeah, that's yeah,
Number
yes.
things and all, I'm seeing first time how it is the system.
Now tell me, what is the value of keyword?
Mm.
Training, HR, and admin, right?
Correct.
So I mean, because it is stored three value,
Correct.
correct?
Yeah.
How this value comes from? Because if you remember, I told you the
Mm.
things is stored as one other table, underscore r underscore s,
Correct. Correct. Single and
right?
repeating value.
Right, repeating value. So our object id and the keyword is table is there, keyword, right? So here it will take training, HR, and admin, right?
Mm.
So 0, 1, 2, correct?
Yeah.
Because it is coming from each row.
Okay.
I mean, see, repeating, where the repeating value get stored? Repeating value get stored at one another table, right?
Okay.
And as an row, and another table as an row. So the value comes from the tables 0, 1, 2,
Okay.
like this,
Okay.
right? If you have to add another value, it will take. another like three. I mean, it will at three third places because it has to create one another row here in this table.
okay,
If you add another value in this, that it will add one more row in this,
okay,
right? That's why it is increasing the position.
okay.
Correct.
Mm,
Now, when we do not, when we do, when we need set and or append,
okay.
right?
Mm,
Let's say I want to remove this first position value. I mean, the value that is there in first,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Mm,
Means in case if I have to remove this HR value, then I need to tell the system that I want to remove keyword one
mm,
value that is there at keyword one,
okay.
right? Similarly, in case I have to update admin, I mean, in place of admin, I have to modify this value.
Mm,
Then where I would modify keyword second. I
mm,
mean, second place of keywords I would modify.
mm,
So in case of if you are using a set, then you have to, I mean, it is mandatory to provide a index value. This is called index 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the index, right? But in case of append, I'm using, I do not need to specify
okay.
what it'll do. It append at the last, it append at the end.
Yeah.
If you are
Immediately.
appending any value, I mean, let's say you have you, I mean, what you can do, right? This value is there, right?
Okay,
Now I ask you just add finance,
okay,
right? And add finance at first location,
okay.
right? So what you need to do, you have to specify location, right? I mean, right, you have to set keyword first is equal to finance, then it will be added here and other value gets shifted down.
One moment. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, hmm? Sorry for this disturbance. Yeah. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello. Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
uh, yeah. So the keyword 0, 1, 2, I mean these are the position. You have to specify position at set. In
Okay.
case, yeah, if you're using append you do not need to specify position. It append, I mean add the results at the end of the particular attribute, right?
That means you are specifying the index values, but
Yeah,
append means how the system knows that
I mean, yeah, it at the end how many value it does, I mean it just enter the value at the end.
I mean to say that means at the starting only we need to give.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the set means we have to specify the location. I mean it is mandated to like set keyword 1,
Okay.
right? It will set the well it I mean the system will set the value at one place, right? If I write append keyword, then no need to specify the position. I mean it does not require. It will put the value at the end.
Okay.
But in case of set, it will go to the first place and put the value. It will put the value, and rest will be shifted down,
Okay.
right?
Show that statement append also once. I will just check.
Yeah,
Set value, a keyword, I mean, sorry, set you have shown to me that query and all. So, okay, I think append also you have shown to me in the next.
yeah.
Okay.
So and the
So,
set,
index is not required, index value. Only value you have specified.
right? I mean with the append, index is not required.
No, okay. Again, one more question. So,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the index values are required at what point and why we have maintaining in the document. Like to fix that, I
It
understand.
is
To give the
yeah.
identification, example, I can say you also given that a couple of examples at the initial training only.
Mhm.
If you are taking an instant for an instant, if I have taken a book, so second page means index will be there. So once you are giving that index number means directly we can go to that particular page number instead of searching all the pages to do that.
Right.
Like a kind of
Index means location. I mean, see this.
yeah,
This is the right.
yeah,
Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. A serial number, you can say the serial number, right?
yeah,
I mean, something is written here, something is written here. The index is second index, third index, fourth index.
correct.
That number is index. The position, you can say the position of that value is index. Now, append requires no index because it always add the value at the end of that particular attribute. Suppose I mean there is a one attribute affected department, and affected department has a two values already present, right? At one value is at 0 position, second value is at one position. So if again if I further write set keyword or set affected underscore department underscore to that HR, then it will add the second value at the second position, right?
Mm, okay.
If I mention 4 like this 4, right, and two values are already there, then it will create two blank values, but the value will be added at the fourth location.
Mm.
But in case of append, the value will be added at the keyword at the end of that attribute.
No, means I'm saying one example. So set that SOP name. So set of SOP name in index value as a zero equal to some of the folder.
Right.
So same way next is SOP version. Okay,
Hmm.
SOP version I can give that as a append statement. So append SOP version. SOP is underscore version equal to value means what value I can give
I mean,
two. Two are not required.
value.
001.
Okay. Yeah, 0, 0, 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say the current version, Value you can
Okay.
write any current,
Yeah.
previous, draft.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's a, I mean, the
Okay. Why you
business end. What
mentioned
will you?
not required to mention the index in the append statement. So,
Exactly.
so how the system will take? Example, the previous
I mean,
statement went to
system doesn't. I mean, system has to add end the value. I mean, it doesn't not know. It does not need to know. I mean, see here. I'm saying
okay,
this is there are the five values, right? One,
two,
two,
three, yes.
three, or four, five.
Okay.
What the append will do? Append just go to this table
Okay.
and will put six at the end.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't not care how many values are there, but just it will add at the end, right?
Okay.
But in case of set, if you are using set statement, then you need to specify the location where you want to add that value.
Mhm. But no, one more question here. So if we are adding that such objects by using these commands, okay. So later if you want to query this objects on folder, so that time, so in case of indexing means it will do some ordered list kind of thing. Is that?
Yes, you will see this result. I mean, you can see. I mean, what value as what position you can see.
But in case we are using that append command,
Hmm.
that time it will give that same value or
Right, it will give the same value. I mean, because it just I mean, see, two values are there. One, two, three. It will add at the end. What would be the value at the end? Fourth by default.
yeah,
I mean, only four values are there. I'm saying it will add at the end. What is the value at the end?
more one.
Five. I
Okay.
mean, it will add the value at the end. No need how many values are there. It doesn't care. It just
Okay, okay. You will
add the value at the end.
do at the end. Okay.
Right.
By default in the system.
Correct. By
You
default. From yeah.
like that statement need not give that the default number when we are using the append statement. And also
Right.
system will give that the sequence. System will follow the sequence. Right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
This is to how to create a. I mean, here's the one example. Create SOP object set object name department. I mean, we'll see the example how to do that.
Okay.
Now we have a update stand. I mean, we were creating, right? Sometimes what happens? Object is already created,
Okay.
but we have to modify or update the object,
Okay.
right?
Oh, okay. Right. Right. Like create update. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we have a update statement. I mean, see this example: update DM document object set subject. Let's say we are adding subject, right? Set author name at first place, Paul. Why this first? Because we are setting,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Insert keywords case below. Insert or append is a both of the synonym of each other,
Okay. Okay.
right? Either you can write append or you can write insert. So append, I mean, either you can write append keywords or insert keywords. You are not specifying the position. So what it will do? The case below will be added at the end of keywords attribute.
Mm.
Let's say keywords has a five values. So six value will be there. Case below.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
case value would be a sixth value for the keywords.
Okay. 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 Okay.
But if I need to use set instead of insert, then I need to specify this six position or one position or whatsoever position I wish to add. I need to specify.
Right. Got it. Got it.
Right. If in case if you are updating one attributes by this query, then you have to write object. If you are updating multiple attributes, I mean this query takes multiple attributes, then we have to specify objects.
Means singular and plural.
All right, correct, like this. So I mean, see, R here if you see the where clause, where our object ID is equal to one ID.
Right.
This one ID tells that single object ID,
Right.
right? Here, where owner name is equal to Paul, so Paul can have a multiple documents. I mean,
Right.
a user can upload multiple documents. So if we execute this query, it will update more than one document,
Right.
because there would be a more documents with this,
Right.
right? So we have to specify objects, right?
Okay. Great.
Right.
Yeah.
We create document, we create object, we update objects. Similarly, we have sometimes we have to delete objects,
Right.
right? So we can delete one object, many objects, or all the objects.
So here like drop, delete, try.
Yeah, yeah. The statements is delete,
Okay. Here there is
type
no
type name. Yeah.
statement.
Yeah, if you have to delete all the objects, I mean all the version of that objects, then all. Otherwise, if you do not specify all, then it will take latest version of that object, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Give me a,
here we need to say
yeah.
each statement can be used for one or many or all objects.
Yeah, just I mean, read this thing. I'll take that. Just give me. I'm really very sorry. I just another
No,
phone.
no issue, no issue. I will. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I was on that if you are using delete is used for deleting all the objects, right?
Okay.
So sometime we want to delete all the objects, sometime we want only delete a specific objects, right? Uh, let's say one document is there and it has three versions, right? 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. And 3.0 is a current or latest,
Yeah.
right? Correct. So I mean, right, this is the one SOP document,
Okay.
right? So either you want to delete this 3.0 so that, I mean, right, or sometime we want to delete all, right? You all delete all the document, all the versions. I mean, completely remove from the system, or sometime we want a specific version, only 3.0, just delete 3.0, 2.0, or 1.0, specific version, correct? So in case we want the document from the system, I mean entire document from the system, I mean with all versions, then we have to use this keyword all.
Okay. All version is all. Otherwise, we can specify the particular version
Right.
or particular type object.
Correct. Right. Right. And sometimes we want, I mean this, or sometimes we want only a current version. So if we do not specify this all, it will delete this 3.0 only.
Okay. Okay. Without specifying all, by default, it will take the latest version.
3.0, or if we specify that, it will delete completely all. Right.
But is there any specific? I mean, we can specify the object also. We cannot
Yes.
specify any
Yeah.
object.
And then otherwise you write where our object ID. I mean, mention this or object ID in case you are saying only you need to delete 2.0 or 1.0 specific one.
Yeah.
Then you have to mention our object ID. It will just delete that R object ID.
Okay. Okay.
See, the R object ID will be different for each of this version. Though it's a one document,
Okay.
but R object ID would be different for each of the version.
Correct. Correct. I think you
So
should.
yeah, so just mention the R object ID of that version. It will delete that R1 or that document.
Fine. You can only delete command is that there is no truncate or drop as a
Yeah, I mean delete. Yes, truncate and drop. Basically, truncate is not or I mean drop is used for deletion of type.
drop is there here. Here.
Yeah, drop is there. I mean not for the dequel as a dequel. Drop is there, but not dequel. But drop, the difference between delete and drop.
Okay. Okay.
Right. I mean delete is used for type, and oh sorry, drop is used for type, delete is used for objects.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
So I think this delete, update, and create,
Mhm.
right? We discussed these three portions. Next portion we will discuss that how to register third party of table. Third party in the sense, for example, if you have a SharePoint, right? SharePoint application,
Yes, Microsoft Share.
Microsoft, or you have another, let's say, um, PeopleSoft application.
Oracle.
Yeah, I mean any kind of any third party, any other application, and you want to integrate that application with the documentum,
Yeah, yeah, this is only actually I'm looking.
right? Then I mean, integrate means, I mean they have a one database table. I mean through this PeopleSoft or through this SharePoint or through this CRM, they are entering value in a one table, right? Internally, the
They are maintaining one table. Yeah,
table, right?
yeah.
So what you can do, you can access this table in the documentum, same table. Even you can update and modify this table as well.
Okay, got it.
Got it? I mean, basically, the integration means what? You are fetching the things from the common database,
Correct. Correct.
right? Right. So in case, in that case you need to do, if you are using any external table, I'm calling it as an external table. Why I'm external table? Because documentum generally does not use table concept,
Yeah, right.
right? I mean, they directly do not access tables.
Correct.
I mean, right? Even we do not, I mean, through the documentum we do not directly access tables, though we know that the tables are there, but we access the tables through type, correct? I
Yeah.
mean, here we are querying dm underscore document, but internally the document uh, manage two tables for the particular type. I mean, internally it interacts with the two tables,
Okay. Yes. What is that type and the object?
right? Type and object, because we deal with the type and objects, and documentum internally deal with table and rows.
Right. Right.
I mean, we do not deal with object and table and rows, but other application deal with the table and rows only.
Correct.
Other application apart from document. So in case we have to integrate, or we have to work on that, then we need to deal with that table and rows, right? Because that application has a table only.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, we register that table into the documentum,
Okay.
so that we could convert that table into a type.
Okay.
I mean, registering means what? uh, when we register the table, that table gets converted. I mean, for documentum only. I mean, it does not change in the architecture of that particular table,
Okay.
right? For internal documentum only, so that through you can access through the dql. Because dql, I told you now what is the difference between dql and sql.
Okay.
Um,
DQL means everything will be
right, I mean, so if you
uh,
write a one dql, so many statement gets converted in the sql, I mean, in form of sql.
correct. Here it is short statement, but SQL that takes this statement as a verbose. I mean,
Verbose,
yeah.
exactly. So what you can do, that you can work, and you can use the same table, that PeopleSoft table or SharePoint table, via the dql.
Okay, okay. You mean to say there a third party application having the tables and rows, but so in the DQL query by using this register command, we can convert. I mean, we can take that as a into
That
the
table,
SQL.
yeah,
We can
right,
query that
yeah, I mean, we can operate that table with the help of dql. We do not need to write sql commands or sql things to update or modify that table, or
particular.
fetch the result from the table.
Okay, got it. That facility also
Oh
documented.
yeah, that facility is also there, and but for taking that facility, you need to register that table into the documentum,
Okay, okay. Got it.
right? So that architecture can be understood by the documentum, right? I
Yeah,
mean, register means you are converting that thing in that architecture. I mean, yeah.
got it.
So that is called yeah. So, I mean, this registration, and
Register.
how register command, how, right? So register an RDMS table on the content server. I mean, or documentum user can uh, achieve that table. I mean, access that table. Not only access, even can modify and update the table.
Okay.
So
Look, all columns in table need not to be registered. Only one table. I mean, this statement I haven't.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you need to register table only. I mean, once the table is registered, you can update the complete table.
Okay.
I mean, what is the registration process? I will show you how to register, what are the sample commands and all. I mean, technically we'll discuss the what is the registration, but what is the mean by registration? I just want to make you understand.
Okay.
I mean, registering means this table. This is a SharePoint table or CRM table, let's say, or
Okay.
other software table. This table is now registered with Documentum, so that this table can be accessed using DA, through DA. In another way you can understand, you can access this table through your documentum administrator, DA portal.
Documentum administration portal.
Right. If this table is registered with documentum, then you can access this DA. Means now this application is administered through DA as well.
So how to
SharePoint.
register that that you can show?
Yeah,
Um,
that we'll discuss. That how to register. I'm discussing. I'm in the next slides.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, but I hope you understood what
Mm.
is mean by the registration.
Okay. So again, one query. So this can be used by both the document admin and as well as super user both, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, super user, of course. I mean,
Means any universal, no, that terms means that is
right.
you can do super user, right? But as a real time, only one person only super user. But document admin maybe depending on the business, they will give the tools and admin.
Right. Mm.
That's
So, I mean, see, wherever the super user is needed, I will let you know specifically.
okay.
Otherwise, forget the super user,
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it.
right?
Okay.
Always the admin is there, right? No super user. I mean, wherever it is needed, I will specifically tell you that only this can be achieved or this can be achieved by the super user only. I mean, you need to have a super user rights to for this command or for this purpose,
No, no issues.
right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, here I took example. Let's say this product table is there by third party application. I mean, any other application, they are maintaining the product one of the table, and that the table is banished. I mean, once this table is registered with the documentum, now we can take the data of this third party table. Even the third party application also can take the documentum information from there. I mean to say we can update this table with our documentum information,
Okay.
and this table can refer to the CRM. I mean, they display the documentum things.
Okay.
Right. Let's say you are using uh, a CRM. Let's say there is a one CRM, right? On the CRM front end, the design is there in the CRM side,
Mm.
right? They are uploading a document, right?
Okay.
So they have to upload the documents at the CRM side.
Right.
Means what they are doing, they are maintaining one table at the CRM end,
Okay.
and later on documentum read the table and take that object into the documentum.
Okay. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. Mm.
So how to register? I mean, here we have taken one example of the product table.
Mm.
So right, product has a table, that this table product table has a uh, following columns: product name, part number, part description, like this, right?
Right.
So if we register this table, what we need to do, register table that particular product. I mean the table name,
Okay.
because we are registering table, register table product, and the following attributes are there.
Okay.
If once we execute this table, I mean this query, sorry, once we execute this query, it creates one object of dm underscore registered type.
Okay.
Because I told you in documentum everything is stored as a object.
Mm. Yeah.
If there is a object, obviously object belong to a certain category or certain type.
Yes.
So dm underscore register is a out of the box type. It creates the entity of that objects,
Okay.
right? That particular table. Because for example, if you have registered 10 tables,
Okay.
right? So by that ID you can understand this table and this table. I mean, right?
Mm.
So ten entities will be created. 10 objects of this type will be created. So in case if you want to see in documentum how many application are interconnected with the documentum, so you can query on dm underscore register. Here you can see the list of applications or list of tables that are registered,
Got
right?
it. That query. Okay. We'll take that reference as a DM register only.
Yeah, select star from dm underscore register, you can see. And also you can look this dm underscore register in that documentation that I provided you,
Oh, 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 okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 16 months. Okay.
right? Dm is I mean the purpose of dm is register to maintain the list of table external tables that are registered with the documentum,
Okay.
right?
Fine.
Right. So see this table. I mean, by this process, this diagram. I think you'll understand. Table table is registered with documentum. It become a documentum objects.
Mm. Okay.
Now this become a documentum object, so that now you can fire a dequel on this, because dequel only work on type and objects,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, once you have the table registered with the documentum, also that table, I mean, it doesn't mean that anyone can access this table in the documentum,
Okay.
because we have to look for the security as well,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, table that I mean, table either, I mean, what we can do with the table, either we can insert column, sorry, insert rows, or we can update records. Either we can insert records, or we can update record, or we can delete records. I
Correct.
mean, these things can be done, right?
Mm.
So we provide permission to following users, that whether they can insert only, or they can update only, or they can delete all as well,
Maybe they can read on.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, insert, update, delete, right? In
Uh,
case user has a delete, that it can only delete. If it has a update, it can.
One question here.
Mhm.
Maybe insert update statements are same only or different?
Yeah, same only, everything. I mean, the statement the same.
But what is the difference? Like you said, no set and apprehend, there are some differences there. So same way that
S-
insert and update is there.
yeah, I mean, see, I mean, what you'll do basically in place, I mean, let's say, I mean,
Already explained to me. Insert is nothing but append, right? Or
yeah, I'm saying, I mean, see, this is a one query, right? Now, how will you access that table, external table? You will write here the external table name,
okay.
right?
Mm.
Correct.
Okay.
You have to write here the external table instead of dm underscore document.
Okay.
What you will do? You'll write external table name, product table, product, right? It will look the data in a product and display you.
Yeah.
So insert, I mean, insert statement, and these all statement would be same, yes, but who can insert, who can update, who can delete?
Okay. Okay. No, no, no. That I got it. Okay. Means some privileges you are saying.
Yeah, privileges I'm talking about. Statements that I mean, because I mean, now what we can do, we can apply dequal on it, and the dequal statements we already discussed. I mean, how dequal works. Dequal
Yeah.
means that how to add the values, how to delete commands will work. Dequal delete command, dequal update command, dequal select command. We already discussed. The same commands will be applicable here as well, because we are executing dequal, and so far we have studied how dequal works. I mean, initially we see update, dequal, insert, dequal, set, right? These all command we discuss, right? Append, insert.
No, no. Okay, this I got it. Means where insert and where update will be applicable in terms of statement. I am asking.
Okay, insert means fresh record. Update means
Okay, old.
already record is there, you are modifying it.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So, like same way, like I can correlate with this privileges matrix. Initial class, second one you told me like zero, none, and zero, one, two, four, right, and all. If you are adding that thing means that access is given to that particular user. All
Correct.
values are added means so he is
Correct.
having entire table permit.
Yeah, I mean, if I need to give anyone insert and update, then it will be six.
Six will be there. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Group table permit means seven.
See, owner, I mean, who is creating the table? Owner means who registered this table.
Okay.
That is the owner. Group, I mean that particular group. I mean sometimes see, for example, admin group is there, right? Or
Yes.
finance group is there.
Right.
Uh, We pro- we provide the permission on that part. I mean this whole group persons can do this thing,
Mm.
right? Owner who created that one, right? Group. Sometimes we provide particular group the access of that table.
Okay.
The group is there, and word. Rest of it. I mean rest of it. Everybody is word.
Okay.
Apart from owner and group, everybody is word. I mean, for example, finance group. I told the finance group, and I am a part of finance,
Okay.
right? There is a, I mean, and XYZ is a person who created this table. So XYZ is a owner.
Okay.
Rest, we have provided a finance group. Finance is a group, and we have provided a access to that particular finance group. I mean, the users from the finance group can update the table, right? Now you log in. What you can do? So you are the part of Word, right? Because you are not a part of group, you are not owner, you are not part of finance group. Then who are you? You are Word. I mean, rest of the people, what the rest of people can do.
Okay.
So Word refers to the rest of people that are not mentioned in there. I mean, guest. Yeah, I hope you have ordered the guest account.
Yeah, guest account I know. Temporary, no, not temporary.
I mean,
You
I
just
mean the word kind of. I mean, see, one is your employee.
okay.
I mean, think for the organization. One is your employee,
Mm.
right? If anyone, I mean, and then other, who are others? Others are guests.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, they are not employee. Who are they? They are guests. It's not kind of temporary or permanent.
Yeah, right.
Employee also a temporary kind of, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not kind of the employee is a permanent. I mean, there is a two things. One is employee or rest others. Others is what? They are the guest. Whether they can work for one day or whether can work for entire life, but they are the guest because they are not employee.
Okay.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes.
So word who are not there,
Okay.
right? Let's say I created a one document right in the system. Then I am a owner,
Yeah.
right? I mean, and we have provided admin group or let's say finance group. Finance group has access on that document.
Mm.
Means all the users who are a part of finance group, they can access that document,
Correct. Means
right?
instead of user, we can make it one group. One group is there, so we can give the permission only one group. So
Right.
where that respective BU can access
Right. I
that
mean, all the users they are part of that particular group,
yeah,
they
group.
can access.
Yeah, right.
Right now, the person who is not owner, also who are not part of group,
Okay, right,
right? Then that user is a word.
right. Got it.
I mean, that user will come up word. So we'll give word as a non permission, means other than this, no one can access it if we provide a none. Generally, we provide none to the word so that the word cannot access it. Only group and owner can access this, right?
No,
Or
means I didn't get you. So they will access as a word.
I mean, they will access. I mean, see, let's say, I mean, this owner permission is 2, word permission is 4, and I mean, the word permission is 0. Then
Okay,
tell me, I mean, and you are not part of group and owner, then what you can access?
nothing.
Nothing, because I made word as a nothing,
No, okay.
right? If I made word as a 1, means what you can do? You can do
Yes,
the select statement,
yes, yes, yes.
right? I mean, I just giving you permission to
Correct.
read the record,
Correct.
right? That's it.
Okay.
That's why word is there,
Okay. Got it.
right? This is the syntax how to I mean registered table, select part from, I mean, right? I mean, sorry, syntax we did. This is the syntax to registered table. Further, I mean, how we can read? We can read like this. We can example. Select part is a one column of the table.
One.
From
Which one? This is for
see, we have a table, right? Table was product name, part number, part description,
correct, correct.
right? So in case we need to read this table, we have to write the dequal on this table.
Okay,
How we can write? Select statement, select part from dm underscore dbo dot product,
okay, okay, got it.
right? This select table. Select either we can use star. Select star from product,
Okay,
right?
okay. So a DB alias means what is that?
And this, I mean, it refers that owner, I mean, who created this table. See, in the database what happens, uh, in the database, I'm talking not a document, I'm talking about the database. If you create table inside a database, then
You are the
uh,
one.
yeah, only the owner can access the table,
Okay,
right? If because the data, the permissions are not as like this in
okay,
certain, they have the rw permission, either read permission or write permission,
right,
right? So database owner, I mean, who created the database always have a write permission on the table,
correct.
right? So dm dbo is kind of alias or placeholder. It by default pick the owner name.
Okay, okay, okay,
I mean, for example, Krishna created a product table in the database. Then whenever this query will executed at the system, this dm dbo will refer as a Krishna. By default it will pick
okay,
at the Krishna dot product. Krishna is the owner of that table. I mean, it's a database concept,
right,
because we are accessing a database table.
right.
I mean, we are going to the third party system. I mean, we are crossing
Mm.
and reaching to the third another tables, not documentum. Are you getting my point? This
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, third
crossing
party table which are there in the other database.
other database, exactly.
Okay, got it.
So again, how we can insert a record, and here's a syntax: insert into table name, right? Update, the same, delete, update, same we discussed in the previously, the same things,
Okay,
right? Even here I think we'll be having some, I mean, the same thing. Delete from table name, where condition we can apply, update, right? The same things
yeah,
we have discussed, this same, right? Update, this all. Just what we need to do, we have to change this thing. We have to instead of delete dm document, instead of this we have to write this
uh,
table name. That's it,
delete. Okay, table name. Okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah. So
The
this
same
is the
way we can apply to this commands in the third party table.
right. I mean, these commands, what these commands are doing, these commands are updating, inserting and deleting record from third party table. I mean, this table is managed to by
Third party.
crm or other applications.
Correct, correct.
I
So
mean, if
here
you
what we have seen is maintained in DB means documentum
mm,
D2. So this one is integrated with the third party table. So in that table it will affect by when we are writing this query.
exactly, this query, the particular table will be affected and will be impacted on other applications as well. I mean, again, because they have some data that is maintained in that table.
Okay,
So if you delete or modify it, it will be modified and deleted to that applications as well.
okay, okay. Got it.
Right. So that's why we have a permission system. I mean, who can do this, who cannot do that.
Okay, got it.
This indexing already we have discussed. I mean, I told you what is the use of indexing. I mean, one day you have a question, what does it mean by indexing, right?
Yeah,
So I mean, that's what I mean, everything is there in my ppts. I mean, but the gradually everything will come.
yeah, okay.
So
Maybe everything we cannot eat at one time. So same way everything we can't eat at one time. So gradually,
yeah,
so one by
we
one it will. correlate with the concept, and
Yeah,
I need to come to know that
yeah.
once
So, I mean, what happens when the query is not indexed, right? I mean, the table is not indexed, then query will be slow. I mean, if you fire the query, the result, it will display the result. I mean, it will take time and will display result in very much in slow. I mean, will be time consuming. So what we need to do? We
yeah, I can take an example like set command we are used, no, right? Then we are using that.
exact right, correct.
So, but
So
if we are using apprehend or insert, that time again it will be slow.
I mean, yeah, I mean, for example, if you insert or update,
Mm.
if you are doing this, but basically what the system do, first of all, internally, I mean, not internally, it first try to select.
Okay,
I mean, I mean, if I say just update this in this Excel file, what you need to do? You have to first go to the file. You have to select the file first.
right.
I mean, you have to see the data first.
Yes,
That's why you'll update it. You blindly not go and will start updating it. Na?
yes,
You first of all you have to go to that particular place where have to update.
right,
Means you are first you look the data, then try to update.
right,
So if the index is not there, I mean the tables is not indexed, then looking time, I mean where the system try to look the data will be a time consuming. So
okay,
obviously other set of things will take more time because initial things is taking a time. So other methods or other things, I
right,
mean that has to perform will take a time.
right. Yes.
Uh, right. What another benefit of the indexing, it frees the memory in the production environment. If you make what is the memory free,
Okay.
right?
Means memory occupying anything like
Yeah,
say
it take
some
yeah.
of data and all. So that time indexing means then we it will freeze the I mean it will give some space.
Right, correct. So it's give some space, therefore it easy to I mean it fasten the things.
Yeah, yeah. So like same way, if desktop we are open three applications same time, the system will become very slow. That time
uh,
we will be using
Correct. So
control alt delete command.
yeah,
So
always it is suggested to create an index. So indexing is a database feature. You just ask database team to make an index of this database of these tables that they people manage that indexing.
yeah, actually indexing means okay, this index is this one, but I asked for that index like total number of documents which are created by the user, maybe in a production environment. So
Uh-huh.
that how to make that documents as an index design like serial number and document name, a version number and effective date. So that index how to create in the production, I mean design in the workflow or some means
Mhm.
document design and all. Example, I can say today I have created two documents and I made effective also. So I want those two documents to be represented to the auditors or to the clients like in the form of index like serial number and the SOP name and version and effective date. So that kind of index how to design means in the document.
Yeah, I mean that time I give you the example of Explorer. I mean if you remember,
Yeah, explore.
right?
No, tools you have explained, maybe slowly you may
Yeah,
explain.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, this I got it. Like
yeah,
system
right.
index
Create indexing, right? So also documentum. I mean also uh, make the index. I mean though this is a database thing, also you can make index through the dequel,
Oh,
right?
oh, right, right.
How to make a index through dequel? There is a make underscore statement administrative method.
Okay. User defined index. This is
Yeah, I mean obviously, I mean
yeah.
because
That means I am doing it. That's user defined.
right. So legal underscore doc, we created a one right type. This type we created, right?
Yes.
So we can make an index of this type.
Okay.
So for example, whatever attribute we are frequently using,
Okay.
for right. For example, there is a one attribute of the legal doc case number, and we are frequently querying this case number. I mean, it is, I mean, as per my work, I have to frequently query on the case number. I mean, frequently we have to write select a star from legal underscore doc where case number is equal to this number. So what, I mean, if it is taking 1 minute, let's say, if it is taking 1 minute before indexing, and I execute, I mean, I create an index from the documentum side, I'm using this make underscore index, then it will take 1 second as comparison to that. I mean, afterwards. So the perform it will be upgrade the performance, right? Again, because we are creating the index at the documentum side, so docbase take everything as an object. So what does it do? It creates an index and store it as a object of DMI underscore index type.
Okay, okay. Represented also. Okay, doc based.
Uh,
It
uh,
will, okay, when we are doing that, make index we need to use.
right.
The represented is, I mean,
Yeah.
representing to
So
the and the
yeah.
repository as a DMI index.
So in case you need to check all the index, how many doc indexes are there? Select star from
DMI.
DMI index.
Okay, 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 got it.
All right.
Efficient queries. Okay.
Efficient query also. I mean, though lot more things are there, how to make queries efficient. But here we'll see first the statement. I mean, one part of it that is called hints, dequal hints.
Okay.
Right. What are the dequal hints? Dequal through the dequal hints, you can limit the results. For example, even if you remember, I executed one query select star from DM document. It gave me 70,000 records.
Right. That time it will take more time
More
also.
time, right? But
System load will be more.
yeah, yeah. But sometimes you only want two or three results. You don't want all the complete result, right?
Okay. Count.
Because what happens if you fire the query and when the request went to the database, then the database has to take the time because once the request is gone to the database, then you have no control. You cannot stop,
Okay.
right? Because the database is a different system than documentum, and even that is managed by a different team. In even in your organization, you have a different team for the database. You have a different team for documentum. So your scope ends once the request goes to the database,
Okay. Okay.
right? Even you cannot stop because you have no control on the database. I mean, no control means you do not have access of database,
Correct. Correct.
right?
Correct.
So what you can do, you can limit your results. So what I mean, I mean this, let me show you. So let's say, I mean, if I execute this query,
Okay.
select a star from DM underscore document,
Okay.
it will take too much time,
Right.
right? Because I mean, the results will be
You need to search for all the document
all
and
the document.
yeah.
So what we can use, what we can hint. The syntax of hint is just write enable in the braces, return top five results only.
So
All
instead of
right. Yeah. So instead of returning all 70,000 result, it will result five documents,
oh,
five objects. Right.
okay.
In such a way, we can um, uh, put a hints in the query,
Okay.
right? And based upon we make the system faster. I mean, we can uh, check
Data
the
is
system
not
performance
faster
even.
as well as system also load will not be there.
Right.
Memory, yeah. Response time, yeah.
Correct. Right. So earlier it was returning 17,000 document, and after putting hints, system is giving only five or six results.
Like that kind of any means kind of Is there a present in that document? Like today is shown that enable. So like the same kind of any other things are also there.
Sorry, can you please come again?
No, I'm
What?
saying you explain me example of enable. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the like enable and return, is there any other examples are there for this efficient queries
Um, I
in
mean,
that enable statement?
uh,
So sorry, the enable word. Apart from that enable word, is there any other examples for the efficient queries?
uh, though there is a more, I mean, just read it. I mean, so far, so far, just understand it is the one. But yes, we have a more example. The performance tuning when we will discuss performance tuning. I mean, I will share one document with you. I mean, we will discuss that how to upgrade the performance of the systems, right? In that, say, so right now, I mean, you need to see that these queries what we have discussed.
Yeah, I can go through. I mean, sorry, I
Yeah,
can.
yes. I mean, because if you forget, I mean, later on again,
It
we start
will.
using these queries. I mean, I mean, on the further session, if I need to fetch some data, I will directly write.
No problem.
So
But
that,
anytime, in order to save the time and also to get the concepts, I need
yeah.
to do that as
So
well.
go through it. Even we have a one more session for this dequel. I mean, we'll give one more session for this dequel, so that I mean I'll write this query in the system and I will try to demonstrate you once again, so that every concept will be clear to you.
Okay.
Because these all are the fundamentals. But once we move into the advanced section, that time it will be a little difficult. But I want to make you everything clear
Mm,
in the fundamental
okay.
section time,
Okay.
right?
Got it. Got it.
Got it. So also we will discuss the. I mean, see today you see that DQL how you are just seeing the data, selecting a data, updating, modifying through the DQL.
Right.
I'll give you a one more way.
Okay.
Apart from DQL, you can do this the same thing through the API by the APIs.
Mm,
I mean, right now we are using selecting or modifying or deleting, right?
correct.
You are deleting the data, modifying the data, modifying attribute. The same thing you can do through the API, documentum API that is called. I have shared you one PPT for the API.
Yeah, all slides are there, right? Okay.
Yeah. So
What
just
about- Okay.
API
Uh,
documentum. Yeah.
you have shared one minute. You have already shared for me.
Yeah.
Way before yesterday. Krishna API PPT.
Right. So we'll see this how the API works. And there is a see set command, set file, save, append, insert. This all you can do the API. So how to write the API script? I will show you, and I will let you know how. I mean, this is a little simpler. API is simple than DQL.
Okay.
I mean, in case say, because DQL may be a big DQL you need to write, but in case if you are doing a rather DQL, you can go to the. I mean, you can use API, and API is a simple thing than the DQL, and
So,
can
what is the
full.
examples of APIs which are used in document?
Sorry.
API is a third party tool, right? Or document.
It's a document. I mean, again, documentum tool. I mean, it's not a kind of tool. It's the same as the DQL. I mean, see, DQL is a part of documentum. Similarly, API is also a part of documentum. So API, you can say, is a kind of additional facility
Oh, okay,
to
okay.
manage the objects.
Okay, okay. Got it.
You know, right? Even the use of API is that, for example, if you have to do the things in bulk, let's say I have to update 10,000 of records
Okay.
and with a short span of time, then I'll go for the API
Oh,
rather writing a DQL. And second thing, DQL, I might make a mistake with the DQL, but the chances of making a mistake in API is approx nil,
oh, okay, okay.
right? Because DQL might go for, I mean, select a wrong data, right? Maybe, I mean, any wrong document can come in a scope of document. Let's say if I'm deleting a document, and I by mistake I put all, then it will delete all the documents,
Hmm. Right.
right? But in case if I have to delete, though I have to delete all the document, and if I am using API, then there is a very less chance that I will delete all the documents. I mean by mistake. I mean, so
Okay.
the chance of mistake is very less.
Okay. Errors are considerably less in the
Right. Also, how to fetch the data in a Excel format, and that also we'll cover in next
CSV
session.
and Excel format.
Yeah, I mean, for example, if business asks you to provide a particular data, so how to one, I mean, to do things, how to take the data from the Excel. I mean, provide a data into the Excel, and also if business say this X, I mean, and they
PDF.
provide you the doc. I mean, this data is there in Excel, and you have to upload the data from Excel to the document.
Okay, okay.
Then how to do?
Only Excel format we support or some other formats also applicable?
It supports CSV as well. I mean, I will let you know how to do that. I mean, that will be
Okay,
clear to
in
you.
the drop down the same way like a MS Office, maybe drop down it may give that
Yeah,
GPA tool also, I guess. Yeah.
right.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. So tomorrow session, I will check with the Akhil. I mean, if there are people available, then we can have. But for Monday,
Actually, you are available, sir. I don't. They are available. I think main.
okay. For the Monday, yeah, I will check. I mean, I will update to Akhil. For Monday, I might have a session at the. I mean, not 7. I might have a late session. I mean, on
No
Monday,
problem.
right? So the
You
timing maybe in case,
update me like
I mean,
after.
around the same. I mean, either 9:30 or something.
Yeah, you can update me upfront. Then we.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just right now, I'm giving you just so that I mean, you make up your mind. Maybe
Yeah.
uh, yeah, so maybe, I mean, in case if everything is goes fine, then we'll have a session at 7, but
Okay. No
in
problem.
any case we can have a 9:30.
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
And also tomorrow I will confirm you, I
Yeah,
mean,
sure,
yeah,
sure, sure, no problem.
all right.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
thank you, bye bye.